The September 11th attacks. Imagine starting your day like any other. People rushing through the streets of New York, yellow cabs honking, the city buzzing with life. Then suddenly, a passenger plane transforms into a living missile. Slamming into a towering skyscraper. Within moments, the sky is on fire. That day would become the beginning of a story that still hasn't ended. September 11th, 2001. At 8:46 a.m., the first plane struck the North Tower of the World Trade Center. At first, many thought it was just a tragic aviation accident. Smoke, fire. Terrified screams echoing across Manhattan, but at 9:03 a.m., a second plane hit the South Tower. Live on television in that instant, there was no more doubt. America was under attack. But who could pull off something like this? And how did the most powerful nation in the world become so vulnerable? In just a matter of minutes. As the towers burned, chaos unfolded. A third plane crashed into the Pentagon, the very heart of America's military command. A fourth, intended for another major target, went down in a field in Pennsylvania after passengers fought back. Within 2 hours, the South Tower collapsed, followed by the North Tower. A giant cloud of dust swallowed New York. Sirens wailed, people ran through the streets, and the city looked like the set of an apocalyptic movie. The US government wasted no time pointing fingers. Al-Qaeda, led by Osama bin Laden, was named the mastermind. But was the story really that simple? Almost immediately, strange questions surfaced. How could commercial planes fly through American airspace, unchallenged, and hit their targets with such precision? Why did the towers collapse in such a perfectly vertical way, almost like a controlled demolition, instead of toppling naturally? And what about World Trade Center Building 7, which fell later that same day despite never being struck by a plane? The narrative began to feel incomplete. As if there was something hidden behind the smoke and rubble. Over the years, theories multiplied. The official version: Al-Qaeda carefully planned and executed the attacks as revenge for US actions in the Middle East. The inside job theory: some researchers argued elements inside the US government may have allowed, or even helped, the attacks happen to justify wars in Afghanistan and Iraq. The demolition mystery: engineers and scientists questioned whether jet fuel could really weaken steel beams enough to bring down skyscrapers so cleanly. The missing planes theory: others went even further, claiming some footage might have been manipulated, or that missiles, not planes, hit certain targets. Every theory deepened the fog, leaving the public to wonder: did officials know in advance? Could this tragedy have been prevented? Or was it part of a much bigger plan? More than 20 years later, 9/11 remains a puzzle with missing pieces. Thousands of pages of government documents have been released, yet many remain classified under the label of national security. If the story is as clear-cut as we are told, why keep so much hidden? Was America the victim of a foreign enemy? Or was 9/11 a stage play, a bloody script written to reshape the world? What we do know is this: from that day forward, nothing was the same. Airport security, surveillance laws, global politics, and 2 wars that changed millions of lives. But amidst the rubble and the smoke, one haunting question still lingers: was September 11th truly just a terrorist attack, or the greatest conspiracy of our time?